Rob Grimes with the IFPTA, and I'm here at Think&Go. Now, this is an interesting technology. It's been out for about 2 years, in development for 5 years, out of France, and they have about 300 installations in Canada, across Europe, and then also in France. What this is digital signage, but it's more than digital signage. It allows you to go ahead and pay through near-field communications and electronic payments. And if you look down at the bottom here, they're showing Apple Pay, they're showing Android Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, so you can go ahead and pay as well on the device. So let's just sort of think about how this device might in fact be used, how it is being used, not just how it might be used. So the obvious application here is that you have a full digital display, much like a very big kiosk, if you want to think about that. Now, they've done a lot of work in malls, but they've also done smaller form factors in tablets and kiosks. You have a display. They will sell you the display, or it can be your own display, but behind this is a grid of technology that uses your technology to actually order and to pay. So I have a card here. So if I tap on this, you'll see that I went ahead and I just paid for something using the card. It could be a gift card, it could be my phone. It could have just, I don't have my phone hooked up, but it could have just as easily been my phone that went ahead and did it, and you can see different promotions. This particular screen has actually 10 spots in it that you could do this. So here's the application, and here's how we want to think about it. We think about it that we may have a digital menu showing here, and I can go ahead and use my phone or card, and instead of actually touching the device to go ahead and order, I take the phone and I order the coffee, I order the sandwich, I order the different things as it's going, and I'm paying as I go, which is saving time, it's saving steps as I'm doing that. So each item, in fact, can be on here and can be paid for, whether it's on a small form factor or a large form factor. So here we have a phone up using Visa. It just went ahead and paid, okay, based upon the application. Now, I suppose if I don't have a device that has the ability to pay in it, I actually could order and then I could go to a station and pay as well. Typical kiosk. But the beauty of this is look at the signage, look at the movement. It's a combination of digital signage, menu boards, and so you're actually doing a 2-for-1. If you want to think about it, you're going to have a digital wall. Now, I've seen some restaurants that actually have a digital wall going on. They have a lot of different activity. They'll go ahead and have social media running on it. They'll have ingredient and nutrient items here. But this digital wall allows you to go ahead and order and to go ahead and pay at the same time. So it's really something a little bit different. And like I said, they can take your existing signage and your existing display and then put the grid behind it. But the idea is to do everything all in one. Now, let's talk about some new applications of technology in the last couple of years. We've seen the reinvention of the automat. The idea of going up to different lockers and things and then ordering food and then taking out of it. So if you think of it this way, if each one of them has a display, and I'm going to guess, by the way, we could use a transparent display if we wanted to. We could have a transparent display where we see the food behind it in the locker. We go down the aisle and we order what we want. The locker opens up, we get the food, and we've actually already paid. So this eliminates the need to actually even have to go to a cashier. It eliminates a step, it's fast, we can see the things being ordered as they are. And by the way, as you saw when we used the card, before, we have instant feedback. If I want to offer an additional promotion, upselling, if I want to say, you ordered this, how about some fries with that? How about something else with that? I actually can go ahead and upsell because I'm going to get a message instantly on it. So it's a proven technology, 300 installations, Europe, France, and Canada, clearly being used in the food service industry, being used in malls, we all get that. But this is probably the next generation as we have a lot more self-service operations going on as well. And don't forget the idea, a display is a display, it's the technology behind it. And so if we want to have automated vending machines and we want to have other types of devices that are using the display, we can do that as well and just pay instantly as we go along and do that. A cool technology here at CES, obvious applications in the food service and hospitality and retail industries. Rob Grimes, CES, and I'm here at Think&Go.